let's go, let's go, let's go. What the fuck?
It's
Alright. I would have put it. It's a breaking trick. For breath. If I chill with this Ai, eu não esqueci de fazer. Ah! Ah! Eu confundi as setas. Vir pra baixo. Tá, eu quero pegar aquela tela do continue. Tipo, eu não quero acabar o computador agora. Eu faço isso mesmo. Eu continuo. Eu tenho certeza que sim. Eu consigo ter a tela do retry. Não. Cadê o jogo? Eu achava que tinha uma tela de retentar gravar o negócio. Não. Não completei não. Não completei não. Completei não. Não completei nada não. Não tô com um negócio, nada pra ter a tela do Game Over. Sei lá, não sei. Tem que ficar saindo do jogo, ó. Tá. Ainda tá no OBS? Ainda, né? É muito longa essa cutscene. Meu pai tem que ficar vendo de novo. Sim! Go back, eu vou detonar esse doido. Você não é ninguém. Nobody. Aura. É Suzy já? Ok, peraí. Deafeating. Bicha horrorosa. Puta que pariu. Eu não consigo fazer o... Puta que pariu. Não. Peraí, não é isso não. Ok. Ações. Mole. Não. Mano, a dica que o Shay deu pra esse ataque é muito boa. Atacando. Putz. faça isso, tipo... Não, isso eu não deveria ter feito. Oh, dentes! 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 Não tem não, ó, mano. Tem não, ó. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Tá ali o punch. Sim, óbvio, né? Eu preciso dos meus charges. Fight, ok. Holy. Take that, knight. Blood? Tipo assim, né, mano? Tipo assim, cara. Eu preciso treinar, especialmente esses ataques das espadas. Ah, nem. Ah, não? Dentes? Dentes? Eu sempre me confundo, eu acho que é um dentes e não é. Eu não deveria ter ido pra esse. Dentes! Ok. Isso é o... Mano, bora... Foda-se. Não vou usar o 3. Blood. Mano, eu não... Ok. Na real, isso não foi tão bom. Ai, são os dentes. Eu me confundo sempre. Me confundo. Eu fico achando que é o outro, mas não é. São os dentes. Dentes! Dentes! Tenha misericórdia! Isso foi bom. Oh, ok, tá certo. Ah, não. Eu não consigo fazer esse ataque das espadas. Eu não consigo, peraí. Porque você tem que ter um tempo de reação muito bom, tá ligado? Eu vou ficar só me movendo naquela parte. Tipo, os outros ataques até, tipo, eu consigo fazer jeito. Não importa. Não importa. Usei o item errado! Os dentes! Okay. Chris, get up. Ok, esse ataque. Ok. Eu consigo. É só acreditar na força da. Não. Uau! Bichos. Magic Robuster. E aí eu uso o antes de eliminação. Ha! É, dentes! Dentes! Meu tempo de reação para os dentes não é bom. Puta que pariu! Mais ou menos, viu, amiga? Não, esse aqui não é tão difícil se você se concentrar. Pensar na puta que pariu. Esse é só nós. Esquece o Rousey. Ele tá aqui só pra. Vou ficar girando em círculos. queria que tivesse tipo um negócio que eu poderia. Ok, perfeito. Eu odeio essas espadas. Eu odeio essas espadas horrorosas. Ai, dentes. Eu me esqueço. Dentes, dentes. Tipo assim, foda-se. Ok. Dentes, dentes. 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 Ah. Ah. Como é que eu fiz isso? I'm new, Jim. I'm new, Jim. I'm new, Jim. I'm new, Jim. Tá, claro. odeio dessa porra, dessa merda, dessa... Desce. Não quero lutar esse cara, eu não quero, eu só quero jogar o jogo, mano. Só quero jogar o jogo. Ah, claro. Obrigada, amiga. Ok? Arrasou, amiga. Dentes! Eu odeio dentes! Eu odeio dentes! Eu odeio dentes! Eu não quero lutar contra esse cara horroroso. Dessa mulher horrorosa, no caso. Me poupe. Spare me! Little me, spare me! Little me! Spare me! Spare me, little me! Please. Ai, vou gastar. Dentes. Pô, mano, eu nem sei como é que eu fiz isso. Okay. I'm easy breezy, little breezy. These notifications are pissing me off. Okay, okay. Vamos lá. Tá muito mais escuro. Tá não, mentira. I like. What did I do? Kind of. How do I dodge this? I don't know how to dodge it. Can I just like block that attack? Like, Knight, don't do that attack, please. I hate that bitch. Hate that. Wrong item. This is like impossible attack.
These blades will spawn at the 8, well, I guess 8 cardinal directions, if that makes sense. They spawn at the 4 cardinal directions relative to the soul, and also their diagonals. So, you know, the 4 cardinal directions, so up, right, down, left, and then their 45-degree counterparts, and they will stick to the soul. As you can see here, like, this one is stuck exactly at this angle here. So what you want to do to dodge these is that when they are ready to fire, so they'll be red and they'll make a sound, and they'll like glow. All you do is you just move perpendicularly. You can just tap. You don't even need to be moving. You don't have to preemptively move. You can literally just tap the key. And as long as you move perpendicular to the angle that they're at, you'll always dodge it. But you can actually do more than that. As long as you don't move along this line, you'll be fine. So from this position right here, I have a whole bevy of options. The sword is going to go right to left, and I could, you know, obviously I would move straight up here. If I was using slow soul or holding X, I have to move straight up. But because I'm not using slow soul, and I don't recommend using slow soul for this attack, you can move diagonally this way, diagonally that way, and up. I don't recommend going down here because it would catch me at the bottom, but normally if I was like up here, then I'd also be able to do the downwards directions. Just any direction that is away from this, basically. So in this case, I'm going to go up left here, and that's just going to dodge it. Now, I move a lot here because this attack is weird for me while the timing is slow. Once it speeds up and you get into the rhythm, I start just tapping instead. So right around here, I recognize, okay, this is going to go down. I go right. This one, you know, I go this way. And you can even hug the box. Hugging the box is fine if you're moving perpendicularly from the sword. I'm going to touch the edge of the box here, and I'm still going to dodge the attack just fine. This one, I could go up left. I could go left. Either one will dodge this. And you can see I've switched to tapping now. All you have to do is just tap the direction. You don't have to make a big sweeping movement, and I recommend learning it this way because when this attack comes back, it will be harder. It'll have a circle around it, and it'll limit the amount of space you can use. So you really want to master this, getting good at it, not moving very much. You want to make your movements deliberate. All it takes is a tap because these are essentially hit scan projectiles. They are instantaneous, and they're over with super quickly. You just move right out of their way. So again, you just see it, and you move perpendicularly to whatever direction the sword is pointing in. And also the other angles work too. So just as long as you're not moving along the angle that the sword is pointing in. Just like that. It's super simple. Once you get the hang of it, that attack is like probably the most consistent attack in this entire simple once you get along. And also right out of their way. So again, you just see it and you move perpendicularly to whatever direction the sword is pointing in. And also the other angles work too. So just as long as you're not moving along the angle that the sword is pointing in. Just like that. It's super simple. Once you get the hang of it, that attack is like probably the most consistent attack in this entire fight. Once you get it down pat, there's no randomness. Once you get the movement down pat, it's like riding a bike. You never forget. If there's an Undertale Deltarune attack I can compare it to, oddly, this attack reminds me a lot of Zenith's Claws from Undertale Yellow. It's actually like freakishly similar. But in that regard, it's also super consistent once you get good at it. You just kind of have to like understand to go perpendicular from the way the blade spawns. You shouldn't even really be looking at the soul. You should just look at the blade, what direction it's pointed in, and just go perpendicular from there. You don't even need to look at where you are necessarily. So moving on to the next attack, I refer to this one affectionately as the Teeth Slash because it spawns what I like to describe as teeth. I don't really know what else you describe these as. So, during Teeth 1, this attack is going to repeat a couple of times. During Teeth 1, the knight will pick a direction, horizontal or vertical, and will always slice down that direction during the first attack. During the second attack, it'll mix it up between the two. Only on the third attack, which we're actually going to skip with this setup, will it do diagonals. So what I recommend doing is always go to the bottom left. That's where I go personally. I don't like going to the top because the top of the battle box kind of bounces a little bit more. The bottom doesn't bounce quite as much. That doesn't actually affect your control at all. It's just a visual thing. But I recommend going to this bottom left-hand corner here. And depending on which way the knight is slashing, you're going to want to hug either the bottom or the left wall. In this case, it's a horizontal slash, so we're going to hug the bottom wall. If it's a vertical slash, I would hug the left wall. And I would sit about right here or right here. Not quite in the corner, but like here or here. And the way I dodge this attack is that all of this... First of all, ignore everything going on the opposite side. That does not matter. Anything that's on the opposite side of you doesn't matter. And personally, I ignore all of this half of the attack. There's going to be 7 teeth, sometimes 6, but generally you can divide it into 2 groups of 3, 1 in the middle, and then another group of 3. Disregard this group of 3 and just focus on these 3. Typically, unless you're very unlucky, this group of 3 teeth will always have a gap in it. So we're going to see here. Typically what you'll see is 2 going slow and 1 going fast, or 2 going fast and 1 going slow. Either way, it's always going to produce a gap. And this group of 3 is always going to have one of these gaps present. You're not going to have to, I mean, sometimes you'll move over, but generally this group of 3, or if it was vertical, it would be here, will always have a gap for you to go through. So you can just focus on these. Ignore all of this. Get this out of here. Just lock in on these 3. You'll notice that's exactly what I do here. I go, and then I reset my position here, and I'm holding down to make sure I just hug the wall and tapping the directions to move. So I wait for the next slash. I look at the group of 3. I identify where I need to go. These are the 2 fast ones. This is the slow one. So I go through the gap. By the way, once these projectiles pass the green border, these will no longer do damage. So if you get flung into these will not be a problem. Ignore them. Once you're done dodging them, they're just not going to do damage to you. So I don't need to worry about that. Like, if the knight bounced me into this, it wouldn't do damage. All right, group of 3 again. See, here's the gap. Go through it. There's the gap. Go through it. See how there's always a gap in that group of 3? You can just always look at that group of 3. In this case, I could have gone left and stayed in the group of 3, but I saw an opportunity on the right that was closer, so I went for it, and then I go right back to my group of 3. And that's how I recommend dodging that attack. That's how I see it personally, and it works for me. I dodge that attack most of the time I do it. A lot of times it is gonna catch you. Don't get discouraged if you get hit a couple of times, because that is a very difficult attack. It took me a while to get that down. It's definitely one of the most threatening attacks in this fight. Speaking of threatening attacks in this fight, of course, next up is Sword Corridor, which this attack is probably the most difficult attack in the fight, in my opinion, at least to me. This attack trips me up a lot. And if you get hit by it, if you get grazed by it, just don't get overwhelmed, don't get discouraged, and just get right back on track, because this attack hits rapidly, but it doesn't do that much damage. So if you make a quick mistake, just readjust and you'll be fine. But the way I personally dodge this is that I am not really looking at the soul. I look over here to where I need to go, and you'll see, you know, it's either up or down or straight. And then I will just tap up or down to move into those slots. My eyes are here right now. I'm not looking at the soul. I look here. So I see as they come, I need to move